Hey, I'm Jimmy the Stain Guide, and I'm about to show you how to remove old pet urine stains from carpet. This video is going to be broken down into two steps. The first step will cover cleaning and sanitizing the stained area. Then in the second step, I'll show you how to remove a permanent or a set-in yellow urine stain. Before we begin, I want to add that these two steps can also be used to remove any kind of pet stain from carpet. So whether you're dealing with urine, vomit, or a feces stain, following these two steps will help you remove them as well. So for step 1, I'm going to start by cleaning the affected area with an enzyme cleaner. Enzymes work great for all kinds of pet stains and biological stains because the enzymes break down organic matter like urea and odor-causing molecules. If you're looking for a good enzyme cleaning product, I'll provide a recommendation and a product link in the description below the video. So I've just sprayed the enzyme cleaner over the stained area, and I'm now going to allow it to sit and dwell for about 5 minutes so that the enzymes have time to break down the stain. After the 5-minute dwell time, you can use a wet dry vacuum or a carpet spot extractor to extract the urine and solution from the carpet. If you don't have a wet dry vacuum and you're using an enzyme cleaner that does not require rinsing, you can also just use a white towel to absorb the urine and solution from the carpet. I personally like to use a wet dry vacuum because it is by far the best way to remove the maximum amount of urine from the carpet. So I've just shown you one round of step 1, and I'll typically repeat step 1 about 2 to 3 times just to flush out as much urine from the carpet as possible. So let's repeat those steps again. Apply the enzyme cleaning solution to the stained area. Allow it to dwell for 5 minutes. Then extract the solution from the carpet. Now I want to prove that this urine stain is really set into the carpet, so I'm going to repeat step 1 a third time, and this time I'm going to agitate the stain with a drill brush to try to loosen the stain from the carpet fibers. You don't need to use a drill brush for this, you can simply use an old toothbrush or a spoon to lightly agitate and try to loosen the stain from the carpet fibers. Urine is made up of many different substances such as sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, chloride, urea, creatine, bacteria, uric acid, hormones, vitamins, and many other compounds as well. Step 1 was all about trying to remove these unwanted contaminants from the carpet. Now, in addition to all of these compounds, urine also contains dyes and pigments. These dyes and pigments tend to latch on to things like carpet fibers, resulting in a set-in stain. Once a stain has set into the carpet, cleaning the area will do very little to lift the stain. So that brings us to step 2. In step 2, I'll show you how professional carpet cleaners use hydrogen peroxide to remove set-in urine stains. Hydrogen peroxide is a color-safe stain removal agent, which means it breaks down most organic dyes and pigments, but does not break down synthetic dyes that carpet manufacturers use to give our carpets color. When removing set-in urine stains, I always use salon-grade hydrogen peroxide known as 20-volume clear developer. This type of hydrogen peroxide is much stronger than 3% medical-grade peroxide, so it works a lot better for stain removal purposes. I'll provide a product link in the description below the video. Start by spraying the hydrogen peroxide liberally over the stained area. After applying the hydrogen peroxide, add a few sprays of household ammonia cleaner, maintaining a ratio of roughly 3 parts hydrogen peroxide to 1 part ammonia. The reason we are using ammonia is because it increases the pH of the hydrogen peroxide, which activates the stain removal process. Please note that these two products need to be kept in separate containers and should not be mixed until they are sprayed into the carpet. Next, cover the stain with a piece of plastic wrap, then place a pot of hot tap water on top of the plastic wrap and allow it to sit for 30 minutes. In salons, this type of hydrogen peroxide is used to break down melanin pigments in hair to give a lighter hair color. In this case, we're using the same peroxide to break down yellow pigments and possibly other pigments in urine. For the vast majority of urine stains, the stain is caused by a yellow pigment called urobilin. Though most urine stains are caused by urobilin, urostains can also be caused by dyes added to pet food, dyes in pet medications, or pigments that result from certain medical conditions. Regardless of what specific dye or pigment is causing a pet urine stain, salon-grade hydrogen peroxide is by far the best approach to removing the stain. We can see that after 30 minutes, the stain appears to have vanished. Next, we can use a white towel to absorb the hydrogen peroxide and ammonia from the carpet. Rinsing with water is optional at this point because ammonia evaporates and hydrogen peroxide breaks down into water and oxygen. If you're concerned about urine odors in addition to a yellow urine stain, I'll provide a link in the video description to a video that I made about removing urine odors from carpet. If you want to learn more about stain removal, or you want to learn how to remove other types of stains, come check out our stain library at thestainguide.com. This video is intended to supplement an article on thestainguide.com. The full article contains complete step-by-step instructions with more information. I'll provide a link to the full article in the video description.